Sailing, sailing, place I'd never seen. That's way down south, sweet old New Orleans. 'Cause my friends out there, they treat me awful mean. If I could holler, yeah, holler. If I could scream and cry, well, it hurts me so when I look up at the sky. But there's not a soul to give me your helping hand. Holler me, holler me. I can't seem to come through, but I will do my best, baby. Yes, to come to you. No matter what is going on, I'll give you all that I got. 'Cause over here at my house, baby, we ain't about no bullshit, you see. Yes, we're gonna cook it up for you, yeah, on the daily. Well, it's late night on Sunday. I've got a message for you. I want to bring you some sweetness while we talk about what to do. What to do, ladies and gentlemen. What to do. And it looks like all cameras are a go on this late Sunday. And we come to you late here from the kitchen so we can bring you a little something that is not PG for prime time. And for those of you who are on the East Coast that just can't stay up late, you know that this lives forever on the internet. And you can always go back and watch it. But know that I'm doing it live so I can get the thrills and chills. And also later on in the program, ladies and gentlemen, we will move this to the YouTube so that it can get views in the future. But if there's some confusion about what is happening in this kitchen and what exactly is the Just Add Heather show, well, thank you for joining me tonight because I'm here to just unpack that for you. And it seems that I'm wearing something sunny and hopeful in these serious times. And I wanted to make something a little celebratory for Wednesday as we bring in a new chapter in these times. But first, let me just say welcome to the Just Add Heather show. Because, as a good friend of mine said, Just Add Heather, she's the glue that keeps it together. And so we're sticking with that. Thank you, Mr. Chi Energy, for that little nugget of awesome. As I tell the story over and over again, how we got here, what does it mean, and what the heck are we doing? I'm going to unpack that tonight. But thank you for joining me, for whoever is out there this late on a Sunday evening. Tonight, I wanted to bring out a recipe that is from this old cookbook from my childhood and just do a little Heatherizing to this recipe. And if you've never seen this program before, you'll come to know what that means tonight. So tonight's recipe is a cheesecake, okay? Because I haven't made a cheesecake on the show, guys. And oh my gosh, you know what I'm missing? You know what I'm missing? I'm missing my most important part about solo shows, because the solo show in the kitchen is so dependent on my tablet screen for comments, so I can see who's joining me, because right now I'm just looking at a sea of cameras and I do not have a comment screen, and I can't see that actually at all. but it looks like maybe someone's joining us, but I can't see it from all the way over there. So anyway, I want to say that tonight we're going to make a recipe from an old cookbook. Maybe some of you remember the Moosewood cookbook. I grew up with this, so it's falling apart, but I just want to bring it to your attention because actually it is actually falling apart, which means it was well loved and well used. And so, yes, we have the Moosewood cookbook here, guys. I don't know. This is so much a part of my childhood, and I've made this recipe so many times in the past. The Montana Mom's Dynamite Cheesecake. The difference about tonight's recipe is that we're going to do this dairy-free, ladies and gentlemen, because though you know I'm in love with goat cheese, I don't do dairy. And I want to be able to make things for people who also can't have dairy so that we can all enjoy. And also making it so delicious that you would never know that it's missing the regular cream cheese. And I thought it wasn't possible, so I'm just here to bust that one up for you guys. Just make it a little obvious that you can just change things out. So I'm taking a regular recipe and just changing out a few things. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, guys. And I'm looking over here to see, when I get to my comment screen, who is on board for this extravaganza tonight. I'm laughing because we've done 42 episodes, and that's 42 recipes. So when I get to, wait, what about this or what about that? I think, okay, I've done that. I've done that. Done that. Yeah, done that. And I have to go back to what's in season and what do we have. Well, this is season 2, and this is episode 2. So on season 2 and episode 2, I have a Meyer lemon tree out back. So lots of lemons, and I'm going to use those lemons to make a lemon cheesecake. And I want to just let you know that being here in the kitchen by myself, without my partner Aaron on the beats, and without the band is a challenge. So I appreciate your comments and your requests, and I ask that they're poignant to this moment in time in history. And if I know it, I'm going to sing it, and if I barely know it, I'm still going to try it anyway. And here's my comment screen. I didn't do too much to promote tonight, so I don't have that high expectations. I'm really just focused on the energy delivering to you something that I'm feeling, and I feel like I have to unpack a lot tonight. So I'm looking over at my comment screen. Wait a second, that means I need a drink. We're drinking beer tonight. Beer. And we're drinking beer because I had wine yesterday. And because we're out of tequila. So I'm going to touch it. Boop. And I'm going to bring it a little closer. I have to, babes. I got to. Because I really... Oh! Okay, I don't see who's joining, but I do see that wonderful, fantastic Shay, you gorgeous, gorgeous woman, you, goddess, is tagging a friend. Thank you. Another singer, another fantastic, amazing artist. Thank you for doing that, because we should all be together on this mission of putting out love in these dark times. So I appreciate everybody who is tuning in. And, here we are. My usual folks who join me on the Sunday show, well, I went a little bit late tonight, guys. So let's just see who's up and about for my cheesecake. And I want to say that we are, feeling the heaviness of the moment in the trouble in these times. And I think it's weighing on us all hard. It's hard to not feel emotional about it. And I was just thinking about it today, songs that would work for tonight, songs that were in my heart. And I thought about trouble in mine. Oh, yes, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. Now the sun is gonna shine in our back door someday. Yeah. Oh, trouble in mine. Oh, yes, it's true. Oh, but it won't be easy. We're gonna have to do the hard stuff to get to a better place. It's true. Because in the darkest of times, you know, that light that's shining in, just break this wall down, babies, so that we can have a new world, a new time, and the end to all of this madness. And with that I say, how about graham crackers? Now, you could do a much healthier crust, which I did last show. We had to take last Sunday off because I was having my wisdom teeth removed. So hopefully I am a little bit wiser, or I still have wisdom. And usually for this crust, like I did last weekend, I would do about 1.5 cups of almonds to 1.5 cups of whole oats in the Cuisinart with about 3 tablespoons of coconut oil and 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. Would blend that up and push it into the bottom of the pan, just like a graham cracker crust. It's a little bit more crumbly, and for tonight's cheesecake, I'm gonna go traditional on it, and I didn't make my own graham crackers. Oh my God, I didn't make them. I bought them tonight, so crazy, but I'm gonna do 2 packages of graham crackers in the Cuisinart. And I'm looking here to see if my Kippy Marks is joining. I didn't do my usual Sunday call with him. And I'm looking to see if Ken Haratunian is still awake. And Servy, who I didn't reach out to today. I usually get a little, I usually give people a little heads up like, hey, guys. But you know I do this every Sunday. So, you know what's funny is when people say, oh, are you doing the show tonight? Oh, are you doing the show tonight? And that cracks me up. I do it every Sunday, guys, since March. I missed last Sunday, and it was really difficult to not do it. But I was recovering from oral surgery, so that was a thing. And and also the Sunday in September for the twins' birthday. But I am coming to you every Sunday without fail. Either it's going to be surgery or like a children's birthday, one of my kids' birthday. Otherwise, there's nothing keeping me away from doing this because in this time, everybody's voice counts for something. So I'm going to go ahead. And Stephanie's watching. Our hero is on board, and she is forever waiting for a dessert and for cookies. So I don't know. Steph, this is a dairy-free lemon cheesecake. I mean, do you want this? Because I've been out of molasses for a little bit for those ginger cookies. And yes, but Stephanie's joining me. Thank goodness. Oh, Stephanie, I'm thinking about you all the time. Your heart must be so heavy as well. So, for your cheesecake, if you want this, Stephanie, I don't know if you go by Steph. I'm going to be using store-bought graham crackers, if you'll accept that. And into the Cuisinart we go. And I have a little mic on me today. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with my mic on me. I'm wearing something so demure tonight. I'm wondering that, if my in-laws will actually like this one. It's like, okay, 2 packages. I didn't even look. Oh my God. I didn't even look. I just threw it in there. You know that I'm rocking on kitchen lingerie, and tonight I'm wearing something so demure. It feels funny. Can you hear me over here? Can you hear this? Yeah, you can? Oh my God, it's amazing. Okay, so Cuisinart for your graham crackers, or just put them in a freezer Ziploc bag with a rolling pin. Smash out of them. Okay. Wait, you gotta plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. No commercials. And God, you would think it would take less time, right? And it's like this and like that and like this and that. It's like this and like that and like this. It's like this. It's like that. And what else do we put in the fat. We need 1 tablespoon of honey. I have no idea. These are honey graham crackers. Why? And also 1 tablespoon of flour. I'm going to use oat flour because it's so yummy, yummy, yummy. And also, this is not gluten-free, by the way, because I use store-bought graham crackers. Again, if you want it gluten-free, 1.5 cups of oats and 1.5 cups of almonds in your Cuisinart will do just fine with a 1/3 cup of coconut sugar. And I don't know if you guys are writing this down because some people have mentioned recently that I don't give the recipe away. So I'm just going to be giving proportions like crazy today to make sure that you have it. And Stephanie says, sounds yummy. Great, great, great. Oh, I don't have to hold the mic. I have a lav mic. Okay, fine. God, thank God for your messages. Signs. There's a lot of signs. Think of the times. There's a lot of signs. And get ready. 1 tablespoon of flour. And then it calls for fat. Earlier, this recipe, it's so funny because usually, I either do my own recipe, my own version of a recipe, or I remake the recipe. This recipe from this old cookbook, The Moose Wit, it doesn't give you instructions hardly at all. So you have to just devise. And earlier it said 1/2 stick of butter. And I thought, I just threw a half. I just threw the whole stick of butter in because to me that's a 1/2 cup. That was wrong, guys. And it seeped out of the bottom of my springform pan and kind of set the oven a little bit smoking on fire. So I wouldn't suggest that. I have a 1/2 of a stick, and hello, Dalton. And I have a 1/2 of a stick. Let me just say that again. I've got a 1/2 of a stick of butter, but it's vegan butter, guys. Vegan butter. Just get excited about that and pretend, okay? And I'm going to pour that in with my graham crackers along with a tablespoon of honey and a tablespoon of oat flour. Look, I don't know if you can hear me with this mic, but it's very exciting. If this mic, does this mic transfer to the Instagrams or just to the Facebook? It goes to all 3? Just to the Facebook, obviously. Facebook, why do you get all the good stuff? Facebook, you got all the sound, you have all the visuals, you have everything. Instagram, you're just stuck with the phone. And really, if you guys are watching this on Instagram, it's really high quality on Facebook. Okay, so 1/2 a stick of butter, and I just put the whole thing in there. Actually, let's put the honey in first. You know what? I have a great idea. Let's put the honey in the butter. It's sort of like you put the lime in the coconut. You put the lime in the coke. You put the honey in the butter and you mix it all together. Put the honey in the butter and it makes you feel better. Because the recipe, guys, back to the recipe, is the recipe of life. And one of the things that we can all agree on in this time is our love for food. And though we have so many other differences and things that we're combating all the time, one thing is always solid. Our love for food, our memories around food, our memories of happy memories around food. And so, as we're all here in this divisive time, let's get back to the recipe. And let's pour it in ever so gently. I'm just going to pour it in, period. It said 1/2 a stick of butter, of 1/2 a butter, and I put the entire thing. So that's what we do. Just a little extra. And, oh my God, that tastes so good. Oh my God, I just have to say, oh, that was so good. Honey and butter in a pan. Wow, wow, wow. Baby, come to me like you never did before. Oh, won't you see? Okay, I just dumped that in. And I feel like I want to explain the mission statement again for the 10,000th time of what Just Add Heather is. Because some people are still confused. They're like, oh my God, what is this show about? And, I want to make sure that everybody doesn't get it twisted. Oh, shoot, some of these graham crackers did not do their thing. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to smash it up. I just want to make sure that I'm always delivering. You don't have to hold the mic. I know that I don't for the Facebook, but again, there are people potentially watching on Instagram. Put it down, okay? But then I can't hear myself, that sort of the thing. Right. It's always a real moment when we're solo in the kitchen. When I don't have my partner, Mr. Aaron Kerbel. It's 10 and 2 hands, baby, yeah? Without the beats and without his brilliant comments and energy, I have to try to come to you with the actual message of what the show is, so that when we get back to what the show actually is, those of you who have stuck with me will remember, what I said about what it's about. And it still seems like there are some folks that don't really know. And but here it is. And Jenny's with me. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for joining me on this late night. Should we tag Kerbal and let him know? I mean, he's probably awake. I don't know. He took Facebook off his phone, so maybe if we could poke him. But I don't know if that'll get to him. He knows it's Sunday. He knows I'm doing this. And maybe he's missing it too. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm missing him so much on the show. I'm missing having the conversation. I'm missing being able to really talk about all the things that are happening. Now, this is a 9.5-inch springform pan. Ideally, this thing should go into an 8.5 or 9. So we're going to have a thin crust here, ladies and gentlemen. Thinner as it is. But I already used the other one because I already made you a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. You love that one, huh, baby? Baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do? How do you do? If I knew you were coming, I'd have hired a band, grandest band in the land. If I knew you were coming, I'd have hired a band and spread the welcome mat for you. And that's true, guys. Oh my gosh, Spencer sang that in episode 33, I think, outside. Back in the day when we could do the show outside with everybody. And I'm just counting the days till we can do that again. It seems like it's going slower than ever now. In the beginning it was slow, fast, slow, and now it's slow, slow, and slow. And there doesn't seem to be an end in sight anywhere. Yeah, I mean, when I say, when can we get back together and play music outdoors, socially distanced with masks on? When will that be? Doesn't seem to be a date anywhere anytime soon when that could potentially be a thing. And with that in mind, cheers. Yeah, that's a tough one because I like to be jamming with you, Jenny. I like to be I'd like to be jamming with everybody. Doing this by myself is really so it's quiet, it's naked, it's vulnerable. It's vulnerable, guys. So that's why we do it. And it looks like I went on so late tonight that I lost half my crew. That's okay, that happens sometimes. Occasionally that happens, But I know that y'all will watch it tomorrow, so I'm just going to hurry up and put this in the oven. Now that I've pressed it down into the springform pan, I'm going to cook it for 5 minutes while we whip up our non-dairy cream. That was my stewardess smile. You guys like my stewardess smile? My non-dairy cream. And if I knew you were coming, I'd have hired a band, grandest band in the land. If I knew you were coming, I'd have hired a band and spread the welcome mat for you. So now we're going to do the cream part. everybody interested in finding out about what exactly is in the cream? I know you want me to put it down, but I actually love to have it up. That's fine. If it's down here, I'm going to be down. I mean, the truth be told, I have to speak into it in order for me to hear myself. Well, I do. Well, I do. That's just the way that I come through. You can't make me someone that I'm not. Stay away, step away. But then only Facebook can hear it. No, this goes to the Instagrams too? He's so down on Instagram. I mean, he really doesn't care about you guys' Instas. He really doesn't. But I don't care. It's a habit for me. I like to pick it up. I'm either going to lean down or talk into it. Like, it's my vibe. So I don't want to unpack this now until this is in the oven, but there's a reason why I like a microphone. And the reason why I have one in my kitchen and why we created this show, because I like to sing. So I'm going to just bring it up. I'm going to use it. And it looks like Servy is watching. Oh, Servy! Oh, my God, Servy. We're making a cheesecake. I'm going to start blending it up, but I just want to say, because Servy's watching, and I love Servy, I want to say, Servy? Nope, you said don't pick it up. I'm not allowed to do the things I want to do. Okay, so I'll lean into it. People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. Bow, bow, bow. Ba-dow, ba-dow, bow. If we only had Aaron, right? I know you need more Depeche Mode. I'm ready to do Depeche Mode all day. But we gotta unpack this cream. Let's just see what's in this dairy-free cheesecake. Dairy-free? Oh my God. Okay, so tonight we're using Kite Hill cream cheese, guys. This is an almond milk-based cream cheese. And I made this earlier. I haven't tasted it yet, so I don't really know. I've never had a dairy-free cream cheese or cheesecake that wasn't raw. And usually it would be vegan and raw. I would do raw cashews and coconut meat, and it would be a raw cheesecake, and I've made 10,000 of those. Literally, thousands of those. But I wanted it baked. And the reason I wanted it baked is because I wanted kind of a New York style cheesecake, which means it needs to be baked. And a raw cheesecake is still delicious and creamy, but there's something about that baked portion. Hey. And I love eggs. I'm like crazy about eggs. We used to have chickens. Oh, thank God that's over. And so I'm going to, this requires 4 eggs, which means it's going to be more like a New York style cheesecake. So I basically just put 2 8-ounce packages of the Kite Hill dairy-free almond milk cream cheese into my blender here. And it's going to blend up with a bit of the sugar. And I'm going to use the Naughty tonight because even though I'm a coconut sugar gal, it will make the cheesecake a color that I'm not excited about tonight. So I'm going to use regular sugar because it's just like a tiny 1/3 cup, okay? 1/3 cup in the recipe. That's all it takes, baby. Let's put it in. And you're going to use the paddle attachment here, guys. Paddle attachment. Uh-oh. Plug it in. This is what happens when you're drinking and baking. That's why the show is fun, because you never know. Okay? So just take a moment to whip it up. Whip it up. Real darling, whip it up. All right, so I'm whipping up, and I'm going to add 1/3 cup of sugar to that. Organic, raw cane sugar, of course, darlings. And if you want to go extra, you could use monk fruit sugar, which would be also excellent. It has a higher price point, so we went for the Naughty tonight because this is a naughty show. And we are doing 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And also, I have already zested my rind, and I'm going to put a teaspoon This looks more like a tablespoon. I'm just going for it, of lemon zest. And then we need to add juice and eggs. Juice and eggs. Juice and eggs. That has a whole other connotation I could just go with for days. And so I'm going to juice these lemons, and then we'll add the eggs, and we'll just throw this baby in. And Kerbal's watching, yes! On the Just Add Heather and the Humboldt Heather, thank you. How are you on 2 Instagrams at the same time? Is that possible? Is that possible? I don't even know how that's possible. You know what we're doing, buddy? We're juicing lemons here. We're chopping it up. We're juicing lemons. I can't believe it's true. I've done 6 shows without you. Gosh, it's just crazy. The level of sacrifice going on here, guys. I say this as I juice my lemon. Oh my gosh, don't bend down. You can see the roots. Okay, up. Thank you. Oh, that's why you're saying don't bend down? Yeah, but that doesn't go to the Instagrams. Hey, baby. I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, my husband was being awesome. He was telling me, don't bend down. You haven't had your hair highlighted in ages. Don't look down. Thank you, darling. You didn't say that. All you had to write on the sign was roots. And then I would get you, okay? And then I would get you. Okay, so because we're all about doing something real and authentic here. No bullshit here on the Just Add Heather show. Just something completely authentic. It's just a window into my kitchen, a little hang time. I'm looking for your comments. I see Kerbal, and what does he say? Yo, just checking in. And he's deep in stop motion animating. And don't stop that motion. Look, he's the next like Wes Anderson in making, guys. Kerbal is like on to becoming a filmmaker here. And I love how we have all found a way to reinvent and revitalize and pivot onto other things that we can do great, and to combine things and to find other ways to come through. And so excited about my favorite buddy, who is a stop motion filmmaker at this moment in time, and as we speak, increasing in his talents. We're gonna add, how much are we adding, Curbs? We're adding, I think it's gonna be a tablespoon. I don't know what it says. It says 1 lemon. Okay. Baby. All right. So that was that. And now it's time to crack the eggs. And then we're done. That's it. That's all that's in this recipe. Super simple. Super simple recipe. Just Kite Hill, dairy-free, cream cheese, sugar, vanilla, lemon, and 4 eggs. This would not really seem to work with egg replacer, so I'm not exactly sure. You would have to do, for a vegan, there are a million vegan cheesecake recipes that are amazing, and I highly support that. I just wanted a New York style, because I'm in a New York state of mind, right? So I'm going to add my little yellow babies in here slowly, one at a time. And you're tagging people. Yeah. Okay? Whoa, hey, whoa. Oh my gosh, I should take my crust out. I think I'll take my crust out. Oh my God, my crust is way ready, guys. Oh. Okay, I forgot about my crust. This is a graham cracker crust. I'd like to say it's a Kerbal crust. It falls short of a Kerbal crust because it doesn't have chocolate in it. So it's just a graham cracker crust for now. And I'm gonna save the Kerbal crust. And there it is, just chilling, looking so sexy. All right, so that's ready. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. that I just thought about earlier, interesting idea, is that powdered sugar has cornstarch in it, which might help it kind of like firm up a bit. So I just put a tablespoon of cornstarch of a powdered sugar in there just to give that little extra to make it like firm up. Because you know how we like it firm. All right, so that's looking so delicious and perfect, darling, perfect. And we're just eyeballing things here because this is like a freestyle deal. And it's looking so perfect. Okay. For a dairy-free thing, this is like wow. Okay, be sure that when you do the when you do powdered sugar, if you do powdered sugar, sift it in. Don't do what I just did, pouring it in, because that could lead to lumps. A lumpiness is not good. All right. I'm trying to do this rapido. Okay, here we go. It's looking good. I'm ready. And you need your paddle attachment. Oh my gosh, the Kite Hill cream cheese tastes so different. It's true. It's really different. It has a different flavor. Like if you tasted it regularly, it tastes bad. But my hope is that when you bake it, it will come out delicious. And we will find that out because I've already baked one. But this is looking great. I know it's going to firm up because I put that little extra bit in there. And it's got a lot of zest in there, so that should be good. And oh my gosh, you guys, I hope it has enough sugar. I mean, a third a cup of sugar is not that much. Let's try it. I mean, it could be sweeter. It could be sweeter. It's very lemony. I feel like I want it sweeter though. Should I just pour it in or should I add more sweetener? No. We need to add more sweetener. Sweetener. Okay. A third a cup of sugar is not right in this recipe. I don't know who thought that a third a cup of sugar was going to be right. No. We need more than that. I'm just rewriting this recipe as we go. It seemed like it was right, but it's not right. So I'm just going to add some powdered sugar in there. Because that might be a good idea. Because we're just figuring it out here as we go along, guys. So, such is COVID life. We're just figuring it out as we go along. And that's the key. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, everybody. It's all the imperfections that are great. Oh my God, except for the lumps. Except for the lumps, okay. The imperfections are great, but not the lumps. No, I use a sifter. Oh my gosh, is Kippy Marks with me? Hi, friends. Yes. Oh no, it's Nicole Maria. Oh, thank you, Nicole Maria. I thought I saw Kippy on there. Thank you, Nicole, for joining me. I know I can always count on you for being, just knowing what this is all about. And it makes all the difference if one person gets you. Just even if one. Okay, so there is that. And I know Kippy will watch it in the morning. The thing is it's a Sunday. For some reason, people go to sleep early. I don't know about that. And John Khalil, thank you so much for being a fan. I really appreciate you, and I so appreciate your shares and your support and everything. It means the world to me. And I see you. I see you. And I feel like you see me. So thank you. And Nicole Maria. Okay. Now, I am pouring this in on top. And this is going to go and bake for about 25 minutes. And this is an unusual recipe in the sense that it has a little creamy topping made out of sour cream. Not most cheesecake recipes that you bake have that. It's particular to this one from the Moosewood. And I like it because it adds another element. So we're going to make the sour cream topping and add that to it. And this tastes much sweeter now that I put the more sugar in it. Ah, yes. Okay. Man, I'm gonna need to use that same thing. So, okay. Just pound it down a few times. Get the bubbles out. This is a larger spring form. It's gonna be a thinner cheesecake. It's looking good. We're gonna top it anyway. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. All right, so this baby's going in the oven at 375 degrees for 25 minutes. It's already there. All right, so it's going in. And you know, once you put the lemon in the sugar, you don't really taste the difference between the almond milk cream cheese and regular cream cheese. I have to say, the cream cheese tastes nasty until you add the stuff. Until you add the goodness. It's not that tasty. All right, so it's going in. I hope that sucker works. It's in, baby, it's in. It is in, Kerbal. And we're just left here with a mess to clean up. And isn't that what we're dealing with right now in life? What a mess it is out there. Gosh, it's been a messy couple weeks. And it was hard for me to not come to you last weekend. Oh, I had so much to talk about because it was a really, incredible, disturbing week. And I felt like one of the things that is my purpose here at the show is to make sure that we can hopefully emote the feelings of the day and either put them into song, mix them up in the recipe, or just chop it up right here at the table and talk about it. Because how many forums are out there where we can talk about things live? You can't rewrite or redo what you say when you're live. And that's what I like about this, is if we previously filmed it and we made it all perfect with the recipe and it was all rehearsed and everything, I see Kenzo's watching. Thank you, Kenzo, for being with me. And I'm sure you can relate. If it was pre-filmed, if it was all set up perfect, you would get a whole different feeling. And the imperfections is what makes us all human. And I'm just giving you a moment with me, and I am certainly imperfect. I try to put these lashes on good and these eyebrows on good so that I can come through. But I want to make sure that, there's some real moments in here. And so that's one of the purposes of the Just Add Heather show. Thank you very much. It ain't easy being greasy. Thank you. That's so true. And cheers. And Ken, we're drinking a super cluster tonight. Is this Lagunitas? No? Yeah. Oh, super cluster. Cheers. Graham says, put the mic down. He says, I know, but I kind of like my gangster lean. No, my gangster lean's okay like that because I am. In the story of all things, I created this show here, the Just Add Heather show, on March 26th, when it seemed like my career as a full-time performer, singer, MC was on hold for an indefinite time. And my first thought was, I want to sing. And I sing for my life, and I need to sing. And this is really, when you don't have the stage that you usually sing on, what are you going to do? Singing is really letting your heart out and really being vulnerable and sharing with people who you are at the core. So, especially a cappella, which is like so naked. So I just wanted to make this show so that I could still come through and I could still sing, because it was so confusing and troubling and sad. And I just wanted to make sure that I could connect with all of my friends who, at the same time, we lost all of our jobs that we had worked for all our life. And I was missing all of my fellow performers so much that I created this show to be able to come to you and continue to sing and put myself out there, and hopefully in all of my imperfection and goofiness make somebody laugh. And that's the goal. Yeah, that's the goal. Share our soul. And laughter is everything. And I make a million mistakes on this show and in life. And I just want to share it all with you for whatever reason, for whatever it's worth. And the recipe, back to the recipe is about back to the recipe of life, to the things that connect us together, to our common thread, to what we share in common, music and food. Music and food. Aren't they so connected? I feel like they are. We have memories around both of them that are so deep. They're ingrained in the memories of our life. They're like the lines on our hand. They're the story of our life. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. I was thinking, and Dan, I got to learn this song. You've got to live a little, lose a little, and even sing the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. And so that was actually the purpose. And then what happened, which is the magic in life, which is so crazy, is that it turned into a whole other thing. When Aaron came on the show and the two of us were able to talk and make up freestyle jams and have this dynamic together that was so magic. And then it evolved into the two of us hosting our favorite musicians and performers into a culinary cabaret. And as things evolve and amazing things happen in the most crazy times, you're back into that moment where you feel like, wow, there's something so incredible about when you put yourself out there. And if you just go fearlessly into it, it's incredible how you're rewarded. And I keep saying magic, but I want to say it's spiritual, like really. I've been touched so many times after an outside cabaret show when, the musicians leave and the performers leave, and I feel like, how the heck did this even happen? And then I'm reminded that it's because I just went fearlessly at something that I really wasn't prepared for, and I had no plans at, just from the love in my heart, and incredible things happened. And so, I guess that's just the message is, just continue on believing and, opening your heart to every moment and everything, because we're all connected. And the important thing is to be reminded of that, everyone. And so here I am, waiting for a request on my comment screen, thinking about what songs would work with that as I bake off my cheesecake. I'm thinking, do we make a compote? Do we make a sour cream topping? Or do I go right into a song here? I mean, these are the things, guys. And I see you tagging him. That's so cute. He's probably asleep, babe. He's asleep. It's a late night show, and I can't help but to pick up my mic. I just want to sing no matter what. I want to make sure that history tells the tale that I tried to do something and that I didn't give up on what I had been working for my whole life. And no matter what happens, yay, like we had some laughs. And I hopefully made some people cry or laugh or feel connected. And I'm just looking at my comment screen, and I see what? Perfectly imperfect. Thank you so much. I'm counting down the minutes, and I'm thinking about my recipe. And the reason why we do improv and we do live is because I don't have a script, so I don't really know what I'm going to do next, and I feel nervous about that. I feel nervous about everything that's happening. And today I thought about what songs would really work for tonight. And I thought of a few, because we've done 42 episodes, so there's been a lot of songs happened here, a lot of songs that you know, and a lot of songs that we made up on the fly. And I just circled back to, some kind of real spiritual songs because we're in a real spiritual time. And so, songs that like help us continue to believe in the greater good and the magic that can happen and the love, really, in humanity. So, Kenzo, song request, use me up. Oh, my God. Okay, so, but, I mean, hey, that doesn't really have to do with a spiritual moment, but I love that. You're talking about Bill Withers in this moment. I know. I'm bringing sexy back. Okay, he's all, brother, if you only knew, you'd wish that you were in my shoes. You just keep on using me until you use me up. I mean, I really want Aaron in on the beats. And Graham over here, who's lovely, is pulling up the lyrics and putting them on high for me. That's your second Zevia, buddy. And, yeah. Oh, my friends feel it's their appointed duty. They keep trying to tell me all you want to do is use me. Oh, but my answer to all that use me stuff, yeah, I want to spread the news that if it feels this good getting used, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. Oh, I wish I had the beats. Sometimes, hey, it's true, you really do abuse me. You put me in a crowd of high-class people, and then you act real rude to me. Hey, hey. Brother, if you only knew, you'd wish that you were in my shoes. Hey, keep on using me until you use me up. Oh, ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. When you love me, I can't get enough. I wanna spread the news that if it feels as good getting used, come on and use me up. Ba ba da 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 until you use me up. It all depends on what you do. He threw some lyrics up there for me, Kenzo. But hey, that's true. I'm down. I'm down to use whatever I have for whatever it's worth. And whatever the outcome is, these are all the things. It's just a moment in time, a little window in my kitchen, a little moment with me here. Because love, it keeps going on and on and on and on. You can't really exhaust the well here, although it's tough for me on the songs because I've sang so many. But hit me with another one, Kenzo. Hit me with your best shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot. Give me another one. I was feeling spiritual. I was about to sing Amazing Grace there a minute ago. I was getting all teared up because, it's that time. It's that time. But I feel you. Keep it sexy. Keep it sexy. And he says, great rendition. Thank you so much, Mr. Heritunian. All right, so I'm looking at my crust here, and this thing is baking up, and it's looking good. It's looking creamy. It's looking excellent. And what's insane about this recipe, guys, is that it has a sour cream topping. Why? I don't know, but it's delicious. So there's a couple different dairy-free sour creams. I had to go with a tofutti. And I'm not really stoked on that because I don't like tofu. I'm not into it. But That's what we have at the moment. So we just have to use with what we have. And just know that it's going to be delicious. And also, earlier today, I did experiment, and I put a little bit of coconut cream. But you need your coconut cream can to be in the fridge so that it's hardened, so you could scoop the coconut cream, scoop it out of the can. It's hardened. Put it in your beater, in your KitchenAid, and whip it up with some powdered sugar, and it will be fluffy, and it'll be great. But we have to bake this, and it needs to be kind of sour cream-ish. So we're going to use the tofu-y kind, even though it's not my favorite. You know. But sometimes you can't always get what you want. Oh, there's another song, guys. Oh my God, that's a great one. Except for that I need my KitchenAid. Oh my God. Yeah, you can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Oh, yeah, yeah. You get what you need. Yeah, 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 yeah. I saw your comment on my screen. And you know, I know exactly what you mean. But I can't always do it perfect every time. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Oh, yeah. And I got some tofu-y sour cream. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're going to have to put it on top. We're going to have to put it on top. Oh my gosh, Stephanie is going to her night shift at Kaiser. And I was going to sing her a gospel, but instead I went into Bill Withers. You have a night shift? Oh, night shift? I do know that song, but you'd have to pull up the lyrics for me. I mean, when you say like night shift, I think night nurse. I know, that's a reggae tune. Night nurse. Okay, but that's not the one she's asking for. Da, 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 da. Wait a second, I went into Bob Marley. You got the dog race, you got the horse race, you got the human race, but this is the rat race. Rat race, rat race. And you know, when I have a couple drinks and I get a microphone, things are just you just never know. You never know what's going to happen. It could be anything. So, you know, I just discovered today that a pint, I should know this, right? I went to culinary school, guys. I have the fancy degree. That a pint, indeed, is actually 24 ounces. I don't know why I didn't know that. I found that out late. And I had Forager cashew cream, sour cream. And when I found out I didn't have enough, I had to send my sexy husband to Safeway at the last minute to get this tofu-y. Ew, it's made with tofu. Disgusting. Oh, but we're going to do it anyway. And it requires 1 pint of sour cream, which I hope I just put in 2 12-ounce containers. Babe, that's 24 ounces. Is that a pint? Wait, I'll look that up. Okay. 16 ounces? Ooh, baby. I'm going to put some back. Because I just put 24. Okay, that doesn't look right. That's not right. I don't know what the heck we're going to do with this tofu-y cream cheese. If anybody wants this, it's just not my jam. Not my jam, okay? All right, we're going to whip this up. We're going to put it on top. We're going to call it a day. You know, it's a lot. For whoever cares about baking this late at night, this is what we're doing. And that has eggs in it. What am I going to whip that up with? I'm going to whip it up with this. It's just a mystery. And a mystery. What could I go into? I could sing JT Illusions. Okay, so we've got our sour cream. This thing is almost done. I'm pouring it out. You're going to pull it out and then put the cream. Yeah. What does Kenzo say? Kenzo says, he says downtown. He says downtown. You're going to have to pull up the lyrics with that for me. And also topping 1/2 a cup of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I never measure my vanilla. I just pour it in, guys. And so that's ready. Oh, my God. And then it calls for 1/2 a cup of sugar. Oh, that's a lot, guys. It's a lot. That is so much. I don't know what to say about that, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Oh, there we go. Just so you know, do it anyway means like if you're not prepared, you're not ready, you're not rehearsed, you're not polished, do it anyway because we need you. And here is almost 1/2 a cup of sugar. God, that looks like so much. Oh my God. Oh! I feel nervous about adding sugar because I don't actually eat sugar. In my real life, guys. Okay. Brother, if you only knew, you wish that you were in my shoes. It looks so sketch that I want to add something to it, like lemon or anything. I'm gonna add powdered sugar to it. Okay, it looks like it's groovy. The thing about powdered sugar is it has cornstarch in it, so it might make it like thicker or it might make it harden up, which would be great. Oh, Caddy, are you going to do an appearance on the Just Add Heather show? Come on in, babe. Oh, our goddess might make an appearance. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. She's coming on the show. Come on the show. Come on the show. She's a little interested in what's going on. What's going on? 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 This topping is going on. And as far as blueberry compote, it's your blueberries, about 2 cups in a pot with honey, 1/2 cup of honey, or it could be 1/2 cup of any kind of sweetener, and cooked down and chilled. So we can pour that over the top. And chilled, ladies and gentlemen, and chilled. And so it's looking like we're almost done. And I'm trying to think of the Marvin Gaye song that's like rolling around in my head right now, but there's so many things that are rolling around in my head right now. That's true. Actually, I don't think I know the melody to that. So, and I've like... Oh, magical assistant is singing, guys. This is the thing. It could be his cameo. I love it. I love it. On the night shift, yeah. Oh, you're not alone on the night shift. That's right. On the night shift, yeah. Oh, it looks like Graham wants to come on and sing. I feel like I do know it, but I didn't know it well enough for us to do it. I was looking for a Marvin Gaye song. It is a Marvin Gaye song. Give me the other one. Well, I know, but you're going to have to move it over to the song that I'm thinking of, that I actually know. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the words? It's probably because of the beer and a half of the most important Marvin Gaye song ever. If you could pull that up. We all know it, babe. In fact, we know it so well that if you pull it up, I'll be shocked that I couldn't even think of it right now. And that's a weird thing about my brain is I just don't know why it doesn't work sometimes. It could be that we've been in a quarantine for 11 months. Could be. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. God. That's why I'm so lucky that I have a magical assistant here. Who is the other half of my brain? 2 brains. You're talking about this one and this one? Oh, you're talking about right and left. Oh my gosh, I was so confused with that. Ladies, you know what I'm saying. And what's going on? Thank you. And he did do that. Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Hey. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. And that is true. Wait, hey. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, picket lines and picket signs don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see. I'm trying to read this, but I know it, but my brain is going, oh, what's going on? 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 To bring some love in here today. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me so you can see what's going on. What's going on? And Yair, without someone to lead me in this jam, it's a little tough. Acapella, what's going on? Wow. Oh my God. Dude, when can we get together? Will you please let me know what's going on with you? This is the first time we've had a conversation in 2 weeks. How are you doing? And how am I doing? I'm making a lemon cheesecake. That's right. We're about to put a tofutti sour cream. Unheard of. As I, 2 beers in, try to acapella what's going on the fly, baby. And that's what we're doing. Also, Donna is joining us. Thank you, Next Level. So good that you're here. It's because we're late night, you guys. You're scrolling around. It's great. And also on Instagram, which, is not my usual medium. Thank you for joining me on Instagram. We have a dairy-free cheesecake in the oven. And it's almost done, but I have one finished. And Yair is singing with me. Good. To bring some love in here today, yay. And I was going to go back to the song I was going to sing before, which I'll just put this back in the oven and hit that one because it's so in my heart. It's going crazy. And also, Parrish decided to comment for the very first time ever in history. Oh my gosh. He said, is that why you sound so good? Oh my gosh. Okay, Parrish tried to give me a double entendre sort of backsided compliment. Thank you. Hello, Parrish. Yes. It's so funny that you say that. I think maybe it's possible that you haven't tuned in for about 30 some episodes. So maybe you missed me sounding good a million billion times. But tonight, just solo without Aaron and without my favorite friends here to back me up. Parrish, why don't you do the naughty and drop a request into my comment section? I'm ready for it. No, he didn't say that, did he? Mm-hmm. Oh, did he? Oh, well, it says Seymour. Oh! He was not down with Marvin Gaye. He's ready for No Moon at all. Okay, hold on. Because we have a crescent right now. It's a waxing crescent. Let's just see what's happening with my cheesecake. Hold on. Part of the Just Ed Hutter show, Parrish, is the imperfection perfection. Okay, so this one, dude, it's almost done. I need another, 5 minutes on it, and then we're going to put that on. I'm sorry, that's what we do. We're just busting here. No moon at all up above. This is nothing like they told us so. Just to think we fell in love and it's no moon at all. No moon at all. What a night. Even lightning bugs have dimmed their light. Stars have disappeared from sight and there's no moon at all. If you need atmosphere for inspiration, dear, one kiss will make it clear that tonight is right and right moonlight might interfere. Don't make a sound, it's so dark. Even Fido is afraid to bark. What a perfect chance to park, and there's no moon at all. No moon at all. No moon at all. No moon at all. Actually, it's a waxing crescent. No moon at all. But there's a lot. There's a lot of moon out there if you go peek out. And thank you for that request, Parrish. I know that's one of your favorites, and I had thought about doing it for ages, and then I finally did it, I think on episode 27 or something like that. And there it is. Oh my God. Whoop, there it is. Okay, it says so more. Oh, Seymour. Oh, I messed it up, babe. I touched it. Okay, I know, because I try to see it. Thank you, you're welcome. You know, we're just here in the kitchen solo time until we can bring each other back together again. And as we close out the show, I have to say that, Parrish, if you're still watching, this is only my second beer. And we haven't even put the blueberries on top. So before I close it out, I think I'm going to have to show you the special surprise that I have in the refrigerator. Or should I bring this one out and pour the cream cheese on? Yeah, probably. Okay. All right, so this is our cheesecake that is almost all the way set. Oh my gosh, it's kind of looking like it wants to cook more. But I'm going to add the sour cream topping. I'm going to bake it for 8 more minutes. And I'm going to show you my surprise. Is this sweet enough? That's what I want to know. Oh, no. It tastes kind of tofu-ish to me. I'm just so not happy about that. I'm going to zest. I'm getting zesty with it, guys, because I don't want it to taste like tofu-y. That is not my goal. And I don't want to add any lemon juice because I don't want to make any more watery things happen to it. And I have yet to make my blueberry compote, which is the story of my life. Thank you very much, everyone. And, okay, so hopefully that's going to do the trick. I'm going to pour a thin layer of our sour cream topping on top. And remember, this is going to get a blueberry compote. So this is baking. Yes, darling, it's baking. Usually you don't bake a sour cream topping. I know it sounds odd, but we do here. We do all the weird things here, like bake a sour cream topping. Okay, so this is good. And it's going back in the oven, thank you. I don't know if Kerbal is still with us. I doubt it. He had to go to, he had to do a stop motion. Okay, and don't stop your creative process, whatever is. Okay, pound it out. Boom. And I'm going to put it on for 8. And let you know that we are slightly a professional program in the sense that I have a finished product. And we still haven't played a jam. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yes. This is where the drum roll comes in. Ta-da! Okay, I have a finished one. And I don't know if it's ready because really you're supposed to, oh snap. You're really supposed to chill this baby for a while. Yeah, but she's looking good, actually. That's okay. You would want to chill this for like 12 hours before you did what I just did, but I was just so excited to show you that the sour cream topping
bakes off. Lift it. I know, lift it up. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, the sour cream topping just adds another element. As you can see, the graham cracker crust is really intense here. There's like more graham cracker than anything. And yeah, but like it's gonna have the blueberry on top. So it's gonna be like 3 layers. It's gonna be like 3 layers of awesome. So I'm gonna put the layer of blueberry on top of the one. And for now, darlings, let's just top this, sweetie, with a few raspberries so it has some cuteness. Let's just make it in a all-American kind of pie. If you need atmosphere for inspiration, dear. Thank you, Erica. One kiss will make it clear that tonight is right and right, moonlight my inner fear. Do you think I should put do you think I should just make the blueberry compote, or just like put blueberries around the edge right now because it looks so cute? No, for a topping. Like, just don't put it around the edge. Just do like a cooked fruit topping, right? Back to what I knew. Okay, fine. Just wanted to show people how gorgeous it looked. And that we're going to do the blueberry topping. Because lemon and blueberries are best friends. Best friends, darling. And so for now, this is what we're working with. Show me what you're working with. Show me what you're working with. And there it is. This is what I'm working with. So what I was going to sing was a spiritual, ladies and gentlemen. And we only have 4 minutes left to end this program. So I'm just going to have to jump right back into what I was singing. And, yeah. Bum bum ba ba dum ba ba da 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 dum da 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 dum. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million cutie. Trying hard to look like me. Gary Cooper, super duper. Putting on the blueberries. And so yes, to close out this program, I felt like singing something spiritual, just because we've all been through a lot here in this past 2 weeks. And topping. You don't want me to make the topping? Okay, I'll make the topping. All right, well, make the topping, all right. Jesus, make the topping. Okay, so the blueberries are in the pan. The blueberries are in the pan, and I'm following instructions from my special assistant, who says put the topping in the pan. Babe, it could take like a while, and I don't know if you want to engage and all that. So I don't even know where the sugar is at this point. I'm not even sure where I put it. Oh, well, I'm heating up just plain blueberries, so maybe I'll put maple syrup in it. That's a good idea, right? Or honey? I don't know. Well, babe, what happened to the sugar? All right, I'm going to put a little water on the bottom. So we're just flying by the seat of our pants. You know, he said make the topping. Nope, that's not sugar. Did you buy sugar? I don't think you did. Nope, that's powdered sugar. Powdered sugar. Nope. We're out of sugar, honey. Well, I'll use my favorite then, coconut sugar. Do we have to make the topping? Okay, I'll make the topping. Topping. You know what the topping is? It's coconut sugar, and I just did a sound effect for it. It's coconut sugar. And it's lemon juice. And I'm not even doing a recipe here. And it's blueberries, and it's lemon juice, and it's cooking. This could take a little bit. I probably should have put it on a while ago. He's so cute. I love it. And maybe a little bit of honey. And I don't even know what goes in the blueberry compote. I don't even know. I didn't even look it up today. And so let's hope this works. Dressed up like $1 million cutie. All right, babe, I haven't even done my freestyle jam, so I'm just going to put that on low. I don't know if I'm going to have the compote in time, guys, so I just don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it has to cook down for a while. I mean, really, it's just like blueberries and sugar. And you just cook it down until they pop, until they turn into a sauce, and they're saucy, saucy goodness. And then they chill in the fridge, and then you put them on top. And it's going to look so gorgeous. But this is the first dairy-free cheesecake I've ever made, so I'm really excited about it. And I can't wait to try it. Okay, place the fruit on top. You're essentially telling me to place the fruit on top, but it's not even done. Okay, but they're not done. I mean, do I have to? Okay. All right, so we're going to sing until the compote is done. Oh, my God. This is the Just Died Heather show, guys. This is great. I was just not even going to do this, but we're doing it. Burp. Okay. I put orange juice in there because it's in the citrus world. There it is. And it's cooking up. And to close it out, he says, by the way, backside compliments intended. I'm a gentleman. And besides, you're facing the camera anyway. Okay, by the way, I love that. By the way, I love you and miss you terribly. And can you please start doing some live streams? Because we're dying for your voice. And also, can you give me another song? Because I was about to sing Amazing Grace, because it's a song that's closest to my heart. And it's a song that I felt like we had to sing just because it's the song closest to my heart. Not because I'm a religious person, but because these times have me so troubled that I feel like we need to, just keep the faith. And we know that love will prevail. And as we anticipate in these next few days, as we lead up to the changeover, I just wanted to sing this song. And before I get started, it looks like a magical assistant is crawling over here for an extra beer because he's working hard. He's working hard, guys. And yes, okay, it's not done all the way. I feel like it needs more. It needs more time. Thank you very much. And you have to eyeball things, and you guys just check with me if you need support on this recipe. I should be posting these recipes. It's so dumb. Okay, timer off and off. All right. Yeah. Because what happens with these shows is they go down into the history of what the heck we did during this time. And I want to make sure that in this moment, it's not just all fluff and stuff, that I sing something dear to my heart. And, we already covered a few things today. But I feel like I just felt like I was going to sing this song tonight. Yeah? Yeah? As he cracks a beer, as our compote bakes. I'll just do a verse. I got one. Yeah. Oh, you gave me another one. Okay, great. Drinking on a Sunday and singing gospel songs is like really a thing. Because my heart has been just hurting so much for all of the delusional and confused people that don't understand the facts. And I thought, instead of sending out all kinds of energy that is negative, that we'll just pray for them to understand the truth, which is so obvious, the truth is so apparent. Well, Caddy says so. And I'll just do a verse, because it means so much to me, guys. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wreck like me. I once was lost, like so many of you, but now I am found. May we all be found. I was blind, but now I see. Open Open your eyes. Through many dangers, toils and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Yeah. I'm looking at my compote and I'm like, yeah, I got one more. When you've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days, seriously, to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Let's come together now, everybody. The truth is evident. And to all you delusional people, praying for you. I'm checking my compote.
It's looking good. It's looking good. Baby, the thing is that this has to cool down before I can pour it. But it looks really tasty. And that's how fast it cooks up. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of juice, a little lemon, little berries. It's going to be tasty.
And when this cools off, we're going to pour it over the top and we're going to enjoy this. And when this cheesecake comes out, we're going to gift it. And we're going to continue on.
In the meantime, Just Add Heather show is about sharing some authentic moments. Sometimes we're at our best, sometimes it's not. Sometimes we're stressed, sometimes we're not. And thank you, Joyful, for joining me tonight. You are my inspiration, darling. And no matter what, it's going to be here, and I'm going to be here doing this for you. And we always end every program with a little improv jam, so I wish I could read your comments, Joyful, so you could tell me what you think you should sing about tonight. Because you know that I was singing a little Amazing Grace just because I feel like this is a really, really, really spiritual time as we do the changeover here. As we all watch the world be born again into, I don't want to say born again, that has too much connotation, renew. I mean, I just sang a religious song, so it's weird. Ken said something. So many funny things happen here on this show, and I get so misunderstood by so many people. Well, that's okay. trouble. No, it's giving me feedback. It really is. It's making feedback. It's hurting my ears. Won't you come on over to my house, baby? We've got something cooking up. That's gonna really mess up my cheesecake. I'm gonna move it over. There's like, oh snap! There's all kinds of stuff going on here. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, that doesn't taste like tofu. That tastes good. Okay, facts. Facts. No, but do you hear that? You don't hear it.
Come on.
So anticipate as we deliberate the future for the human race. And I wait and see, and I pray for divinity that you all can see the writing on the wall. It's been so long. I try to be strong, but you know how hard it is to carry on. I'm missing you. So keep yourself together. We're almost at the finish line. And I ain't lying, no, I am crying, yo. This is not a practice run. No, we are in real time. Yeah, this shit can happen and flip on a dime. Oh, 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 oh. Calling out to my warriors, sending out all my energy to you. Until the next time we join each other here for some baking and unpacking times, I will be missing you until we do. And I'm looking for the future when we all can feel our common thread and goes. Oh, 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 oh. No more, no more, no more of this hateful, toxic. I've got the remedy. It's in my heart, you see. We're gonna bake it up. We're gonna chop it up. Yeah, mix it up until then, my friends. Until then, we went really long on this live stream. I sometimes go extra long. And I know that I'm waiting for my compote to cool. And I know that, magical assistant's getting ready to break it down. So I look forward to my next opportunity to come through to you. And thank you so much for joining us. And it looks like Parrish said something, and I can't read it from here. But thank you for being with me, Parrish, for the very first time on this live stream. And I so appreciate your comments. It's nice to know that you're with me tonight. It's funny that you're with me on this night of all nights, but it's good to know that you're with me. And that's the purpose of the show, everyone. The purpose of Just Add Heather is to connect with my friends that I can't see in person. The purpose of the show is for me to be, authentically myself and really share with you a meaningful moment that's not polished and perfect, that's improvised.
so hopefully you'll laugh and we can all feel our humanity together, and and we can the human connection that we have, that we're missing so much, and just this little window into my kitchen, this little window into my soul, and these recipes. Though maybe I don't exactly tell you the proportions. Thank you, Erica. I can share with you all of these recipes. And I feel so privileged to be able to have these moments for whoever the heck is watching. And until the next time, thank you for joining us on the Just Add Heather show.